Hi, hello, hi. Yeah, another vlog. So I've actually come down to Bournemouth to visit my friend who has asked me to come and do a modelling sort of runway thing, which is going to be super duper exciting. It's the morning after I got here, basically. I'm all dressed, got my favourite top on. I love this thing. It's very fuzzy as well, so it's really, really warm. And I'm basically going to head down to the beach this morning. My friend is very into like photography, music, art, same as me, so that's really great. But yeah, I'm going to head down to the beach this morning, quite near the coast actually, and hopefully get some great photos, bit of video footage. There's one very specific spot I want to head to, but I'm probably going to grab like a coffee first and something as well. And also, one thing I said I do is I do like an advent thing for the channel, so you'll just have to wait for that to come up. I have actually pre-recorded the one for today because obviously I'm not at home, so I can't have my resources with me. So that will be coming out at some point. So just, yeah, keep an eye out for it. And I guess I'll see you guys down at the beach. Actually, just before we go, I think I'll give you a little bit of a view. So this is kind of I think it's the top floor, it's the 10th floor. There's like a little balcony outside. And I guess this would be really, really good for like urban photography and urban landscapes and things like that. You can actually see out to the sea on the right. I don't know if you can see too well. Said see so much, where the sky kind of changes color, where the yellow is, just by the clock tower, that's where the sea is. So it is literally within like a 20-minute walking distance. It's really not that far. And from what I've heard, there's actually mountain goats there as well that sort of live on the cliffs, so it'd be really cool to see them. And my mates show me some pictures as well, so yeah, I really want to go. Got my pastries and my coffee, and now we're just heading down to the beach. Yeah, like I said, about a 20-minute walk. This is kind of just some of the Bournemouth places here. I guess this is, yeah, I'm just trying to show you around a bit, because I've never been here at all. This is the first time I've ever been to Bournemouth. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's stunning here. Look at this picture. I'm going to take a picture of this, but you can't really see the glittering on the water, but even just this is absolutely perfect. And even like as a moving picture is amazing as well. And how the sun just sort of like reflects in this beam across the water, it's amazing. The views are stunning here. I don't know if you can see too well. Also, that's the Isle of Wight over there. That's Bournemouth is next to the Isle of Wight. The Isle of Wight is literally to my right under like a layer of fog. Just there. I don't know if you can see it too well. And also, where it's cold, there's also bits of ice in the water, and it's making this sort of like veiny effect as it goes out. So it's so cool. And actually, I think it looks better when it's colder because of all the fog and the condensation and the water vapor. It looks so good. Anyway, yeah, we're just walking down now, and actually, one thing I will say is I want to get a camera, like a proper camera that I can take down, because I rented one before, which I used for my A-levels, but I had to give it back. I kept the SD cards, but I had to give the camera back. So I may be getting a camera in 2024, or actually Creatures and Characters may be getting one, and I may be able to lend it from him. He may be able to lend it to me every now and then, just so that I can obviously take pictures. Now, positives and negatives. Again, the views are absolutely stunning. We're walking down to the beach now. Negatives, I literally cannot feel my fingertips. It is so cold. Is this what frostbite feels like? Yeah. It should get better, to be honest. I get this all the time, but yeah, it should get better. But be down on the beach soon, and we'll be able to do some stuff. That's just the pier there. Hopefully you could see that quite well. Oh, finally here on the sandy beach. Yeah, it's sandy, it's not pebbly, which is, again, another really nice thing. And I've just started eating a pastry, and all the seagulls have gathered round and started following me. So that's fun. And they're literally following me across the beach. I'll turn back in a minute and you'll see them fly forwards. There is also there's like a little jungle gym here. You can see them follow me now. There's like a little jungle gym here as well, which I might come back to. It's a couple monkey bars and things. And as some of you may well know, I used to do parkour, so and free running a bit. So this place seems pretty good for it, and also Brighton, I heard, is pretty good as well because there's something called the suicide wall. I don't know why it's called that, but there is basically climbing holds on it that you can use to actually climb up the wall. It looks really fun. I want to go to these places and try these things probably in the next year because it's quite cold now, and everything's a bit slippery and a bit wet. But hopefully in the summer next year, I should be able to go to a couple places like that. But yeah, the birds are really starting to follow me now. But yeah, we're going to keep heading down, take a couple of pictures, and hopefully get to the pier all right. Actually, I thought I might just give you a walk up on one of these things. Are they called groins? Or is it, no, jetties are ones that float on water. I don't know what it is, but yeah, this here, amazing picture. I've taken it already, but I'm just thinking that if I send this to creatures and characters, they can probably use it as like a base or a foreground for something. Even again, as like a moving picture, this would be great. For like a fish man, I know they did, what was his name? Francisco de la Vega Casar for the October thing. So if they redid something like that again, or like a mermaid or a sea creature, I think this will be really cool to maybe be turned dark and actually have the sun be the moon instead. So yeah, that'd be pretty sick. And actually the way that everything's sort of reflecting off the sun, especially the rocks where they're wet, just adds a whole lot more to the piece. I've actually just found a clamshell and an oyster shell. There's a full one actually. And as you can see, it opens and closes. I've never found one of these like this before. I wonder if I'll find anything else. I'm guessing seagulls have opened it up and taken bits out. But yeah, I've just been taking a load more photos along the beach. So yeah, let's keep going. Goodbye, my friend. Actually, you know what? I thought I might just give you this shot here because this also is probably a great picture. Now, this would be better if I had a waterproof case and also bigger waves because there's some amazing shots you can get where it looks like white horses, which is kind of the expression that people use when they're talking about waves. Waves are often described as white horses in books or novels. So when you have bigger waves and a camera angle like this, it can look quite a lot like that and it looks epic. But the waves are small here, which is absolutely fine because it adds more to the sun, which reflects off of it. And it's actually reflecting off the wet sand as well, which adds to the picture too. Right, we finally made it to the pier. And there's one very, very specific photo I want to take here. It's going to be hard to take, but it'll be quite fun. And I've also spotted some rocks further up on the other side, so I might be going over there too. So yeah, if I just set my bag down here, and I think I want to stand about here. Yeah, there seems good. Yeah, so the shot I'm trying to take, it's really hard because you have to line it up fully. But what I've been trying to do is essentially go ahead and take a couple different angled shots, one this way down the beach with the top of the pier over the top. There's the rocks over there, by the way. And then some other ones sort of straight down. But the idea is that you have to sort of split it down the middle, and it's really, really, really hard to do. So I'll just try and position it in a way that I guess I could show you. Actually, no, other thing is I have been, again, taking photos like this. And yeah, so the very specific shot that I want to take is this piece where you have it split all the way down the middle, halfway, where the poles line up exactly, and it shrinks into a 1 point perspective. It's kind of like this, but I couldn't get the photo to sort of be straight enough, so I had to keep turning the camera, deleting photos over and over again. But this here is kind of the essence of what I wanted to take. Actually, this shot here is pretty cool as well. I like that a lot. So I started to walk back, and you know what I've just seen? I found the goats. They're up there behind the beach houses. Don't know if you can see them too well. I'm going to try and get a bit closer because there's a step up by the beach houses. Yeah, we're going to go meet the goats. Here they are. Hello. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. Goats. Oh. Yeah, look how the horns on them as well, though. Look how long they are. I'm guessing the one on the left is a bit older because the horns are, like, they curve all the way around. Yeah, that's pretty good. I've never really seen mountain goats before, like, ever. Like, on... Are they the ones that climb trees? Because you see photos of them, like 20 of them in a tree at once. I think they are, but yeah, it's really bizarre to see because I've never really seen things like this in England. And actually, you can see them there on the cliffside. I think these are much older. They've actually got goatees or beards, and these ones have got much, much longer horns and they actually go out. I think they're in a tree right now. I don't know if you can see them. This is as far as I can zoom in, but yeah, they look pretty cool. I might be doing some drawings of them at some point. Yeah. So I've just come back and I'm actually on the jungle gym now. I've sat myself up here just so I can get a couple shots of the sea. Before I head back, you can see kind of summer stuff here. And there's actually some monkey bars there that I want to try in a minute, and also probably sit up there too. But yeah, last couple shots before we head back. Anyway, now that we're back, that is actually the end of part one. Due to calls, I've got work to do, and you should see me on the modelling shoot fairly soon. That's if they let me film. And then it will just be kind of travel back as well. It's only 11:01, so I've got quite a bit of time before I go. I might be leaving in a bit though, just need to wait for the bus to get there. It's only 5 minutes down, I've got to be there at 12. And actually, I've been doing like a Pocket Edition world as well, where I've essentially spawned next to a village and I'm using it as a base. I've set myself up in a village. Any houses that get destroyed, I'm fixing them using the iron columns as protection. I'm going to grow the village, add castle walls, defences, everything, build my own house. I'm going to use their facilities, add a little bit of extra gravitas, add some sort of fluorescence, and basically liven the whole village up. I'm not actually going to change the houses though, because I think they look fairly good. And they have actually looked quite good since the 1.15 Village and Pillage update. So yeah, that's me for now. Please do like, subscribe, follow, share if you want to see more vlogs. I kind of just do these kind of wherever I go every now and then. But obviously, if you want me to go somewhere specific, then let me know. And obviously check out the other channel, Like Griffin, who is my editor and my counterpart, I guess. Because I do songs and stuff, and like I said, I recorded some stuff on BandLabs, so I might be able to send some stuff over to there, and he might be able to sing along to them. And then also Creatures and Characters has done a couple of things recently with dragons, which is really, really cool. And again, I might send some more photos over, so we may be able to play around with those things. Other than that, I'll see you later. Goodbye.